This should be played at high volume, preferably in residential area.
You have heard so much about him, but in a few minutes you're going to hear from him.
Holla if you hear me. Talk to me. Say something.
No one can do it better.
Run a power move on
Hey, what's happening? How y'all be? Welcome to the Carlos Stargell Show, a channel where you can just vent, be yourself, and speak your mind so freely and expeditiously. Remember, it's not what you say, it's how it's said. So please be mindful and respectable, like you want them to be respectable towards you. So just sit back and relax. It's going to be a stone groove. Y'all didn't pay no money, so there's no need for y'all acting funny. And don't you dare be sour. Now it's time for the Carlos Stargell Show with your host, the bona fide G and certified true himself, Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Cause soon as they made him, they broke the mold. So now it's time for the Carlos Stargell Show.
Run a power move on
No one can do it better.
Hey, yo, what's up? What's happening? How y'all be? Tell me something good, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, and many and millions of y'all all in around the world. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to check out, tune in, view, and watch the Carlos Stargell Show, a channel where you can just vent, be yourself, and speak your mind so freely and expeditiously. But remember, it's not what you say, it's how it's said. So please be mindful and respectable, like you like the same done unto you. And there's a right way and a wrong way to do any and everything. So, hey, just take heed. And on top of that too, sit back and relax and enjoy, because it's going to be a stone groove. Y'all didn't pay no money, so it's no need for y'all acting funny. And don't you dare be sour. So now it's time for the Carlos Stargell Show with the bona fide G, certified true, Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Because when they made me, they broke the mold. So now it's time for the Carlos Stargell Show with your host, me, Carlos Stargell.
The last.
No one can do it better.
Run a power move on
Hey, what's up? What's happening? How y'all be? What y'all know? Tell me something good, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, and many and millions of y'all all in around the world. Welcome to the Carlos Stargell Show with your host, the bona fide G certified true Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Because after they made me, they broke the mold. So just sit back and relax and enjoy, because it's going to be a stone groove. That's right, y'all didn't pay no money, so there's no need for y'all acting funny. And don't you dare be sour. So check this out. I'm all right if y'all all right. How y'all doing? Right now it's 81 degrees. Yeah, here in Burlington, North Carolina. Y'all know what? I ain't never known it to be. I ain't never really known it to be so hot up, so warm up here, but first time for everything. And it won't be the last. So got pretty decent weather up here in Burlington, North Carolina. And before I get started, I just want to give my love and shout outs to all my people in Atlanta, Georgia, the Dirty South, and all across the country, all over the world, including Canada and Mexico. And I want to give, again, birthday shout outs to everybody whose birthday today, April the 2nd. Happy birthday.
God bless you.
And just want to let everybody know my heart, my love, my sympathy goes out to those who's going through bereavement right now. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. But anyway, yeah, today. This will be the last session for today. But bet your bottom dollar I will be back tomorrow. Yeah, y'all know I am. But anyway, I just want to thank everybody who took the time to check out, tune in, view, and watch the Carlos Stargell Show. Oh yeah, and if you haven't subscribed, and if you find it in your heart, and you feel it in the depths of your soul, please hit the like or the subscription bell.
I sure would appreciate it.
Yeah, and look, and I'm more and I will be forever grateful. And like I said, this won't be this show will not be disappointing or boring. I guarantee you that. But anyhow, what I'm gonna talk about? Well, still talk about the fact that Russell, Saturday, April the 6th, Sunday, April the 7th. Wrestling fans, if it's some wrestling fans out there, hey, are y'all ready for WrestleMania? I am. It's gonna be new, different, bigger, better, and badder. Yeah. I mean, that's the granddad, that's the granddad of them all, y'all. Up in, Vince McMahon, that's his greatest creation. WrestleMania, to me, it's WrestleMania, Survivor Series, SummerSlam. Them were his first four Royal Rumble. After that, hell, I got lost. Because in WCW, it was more like the Great American Bash for us and Stargell. So that was pretty big for us in WCW. And we had Clash of the Champions. Yeah, we did. But it's all good, though, because, like I said, it will never be another WCW again. But AEW trying to reach those status, but they can't. But then again, you never know. Times change, people change, and a whole lot of change. And that's on the real. So guess what? We'll never know. We cannot predict the future. I could tell you that much. But anyhow, like I said earlier, I want to thank everybody who took the time to view and watch the Carlos Stargell Show. One thing I will say, this is a channel, even though you can vent and be yourself and speak your mind, but I'm not on here to bash. I'm not trying to call nobody out. I'm not trying to go cutthroat. I'm just on here just to have fun, have a good time, enjoy myself, and be me. And there's nothing. It doesn't cost a damn thing to be yourself.
Talk to me. Say something.
And check this out. It costs you a whole lot more trying to pretend to be something that's somebody that you're not.
Holla if you hear me.
So, like I said, it doesn't cost a damn thing to be yourself. I'd rather be myself and be by myself than to be fake and knowing that don't nobody want to be bothered. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? The ones who pretend to act like try to be something they're not, y'all know what, God forgive me for, but people like that, I don't even sympathize with them, but at the same time, I will let them know that, like anybody else, they'll get prayed for, because God it's true. God can change, and it's nothing impossible for God. He can change anybody if they want to be changed.
Talk to me. Say something.
That's the only thing. They got to ask, and they shall receive.
Holla if you hear me.
Y'all know that's the golden rule. If you ask, you shall receive. And also too, you remember what our parents used to tell us back in the day, or uncles or aunts or any older relatives used to tell us? Even our school teachers, they used to say, closed mouths don't get fed. And that is so true. That is true to the BONE. Yes, Lord. And one teacher I remember telling me that, believe it or not, was my first grade teacher. I guess that's why I got so much, well, God bless her. She's gone to glory, but I guess that's why I have so much love, admiration, and respect for her, because she's the type of person She'll get in your ass and then she'll feed you at the same time, letting you know no matter if you do wrong, you're gonna get what you deserve. But at the same time, I love you. And see, that's the kind of that's what's missing out of the village now. We don't have those kind who care anymore. Man, I mean, like I said, everybody, a lot of people I heard say she was mean and hateful. No, she wasn't hateful or mean. But see what a lot of people didn't know too. Me and my first grade teacher we had that bond and understanding, and she was close enough to the family where she was the only teacher me and my cousin could feel comfortable going over her house, spending the night. Yeah, she was like that village, and that's on and you know, like they say, that's one thing. I mean, you can forget a lot of things, but one thing you will remember is that person who was real good to you during your time, during your journey. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you never get that you never forget a person that was real good to you. You never forget a person that mistreated you or whatever, and that's on the real. But what I wanted to really talk about too, like, I know I know people always talk about forgiveness and all. Yeah, we have to forgive in spite of and not because of, but I'm gonna say this. A lot of stuff people do, it don't change the fact that they did it and it happened. And you know, you can hurt a person. I mean, depending on that person, you can hurt them bad enough to where, you know, like I said, we were watching this movie, me and Veronica. This sister did this man wrong. And this dude was so depressed that he locked himself out of his apartment. But when she came back trying to move her stuff out and bringing the key back or whatever. I hate to say this, but dude was good. Cause if it was me, to be honest with you, I would have been like, gone, get the hell on, fuck off, bye. I don't need you. Cause I'm that type of person. You're not gonna call yourself, you know, you don't leave somebody for somebody else. And then you done messed up. So once you some people, once you cross them like that, there's no coming back. And that is true. But he let the woman back in his life. I said, you know what though? To each his own. But when I know it's Hollywood and all that, but me personally, I was looking like all I could do was shake my head because that couldn't have been, to be honest with you, on the real. And like I said, I'm just speaking the facts and speaking for what I went through. If somebody cheated on me and hurted me bad enough and they gonna act like it don't mean nothing, guess what? Let the doorknob hit you with a dog shit, a bitch, and your ass is gone. And there's no coming back. I don't even want to talk to you. I don't even want to be bothered. I don't even want to hear nothing you got to say. And that's on the real. And like I said, we do have to forgive in spite of and not because of. But it don't change the fact that it happened. And like I said, it's not about holding grudges. It's more about being cautious. Because like I said, like I told somebody, it's like I'm not holding a grudge because guess what? And that's another thing you got to really be cautious about saying, holding grudges, because when you hold a grudge, y'all don't realize when you hold a grudge, you might not say nothing to them, but at the same time, you're plotting. You're plotting to get back at them. You're thinking you don't. I mean, I don't know. You in that moment where don't nobody know how you gonna come, where you coming from, and what you thinking. But at the same time, you plotting. You out for blood. That's holding a grudge. Me personally, it's not about holding a grudge. It's more about being cautious. And if y'all remember the old saying,
Once bitten, twice shy.
me personally, get burnt once, you ain't got to worry about me getting burnt again. Because like I said, lightning don't always strike twice. And like the old saying the old saying goes, fool me once, shame on you. Shoot, fool me twice, shame on me. Guess what? If I'm able, I'm not going after the first time, I'm not letting it go. I'm gonna keep reminding them about that first time, because one thing about me, like I said, it's not about forgiving. It's about being cautious. Cause there's a lot of stuff that people don't forget. And one thing about me, they say certain stuff you have to let go. Don't never tell a person when they feeling some kind of way to let stuff go. Cause guess what? That don't do nothing but ignite the fire.
Holla if you hear me.
That will add fuel to the fire. I mean, they're gonna make them more determined. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, me personally, like I tell people, it's stuff that happened to me years ago. I mean, but one thing about it, I might be mad at that person. I might be pissed at that person. I might be super pissed at that person. But one thing about me, I'm not gonna put their name out there. I'm not gonna scandalize their name. I'm not gonna talk bad about them to nobody. But if it's it's not about talking bad either. It's about telling the truth and the facts. But at the same time, too, some stuff don't need to be told. So I'm not gonna do all that. Only thing I probably say, I ain't got nothing. I don't have no reason to be bothered or don't have a damn thing to say. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. But I'm not gonna act like I despise them or nothing. I'm not gonna plot no murder against them. But at the same time, I mean, if I see them, I try to be civil if I can. But at the same time, if anything, I try to avoid them, especially if I know I don't want to be bothered. Now, certain people, if I know I don't like them and I know I don't want to talk to them, I just walk away. But at the same time, before I do walk away, whatever I say come from these lips, I'm gonna say what I got to say, and I'm gonna get the hell on about my business, and I'm gonna let them know we ain't got nothing to talk about. I don't want a damn thing from you, not even a glass of water or a handshake. So before I say anything, to make you get into your feelings, and before you say something to make me want to get you in your feelings, the best thing to do is go your separate ways. You go your way, I go mine. Leave me the fuck alone and keep my name out your damn mouth and keep your damn mouth shut. End the story. But see, like I say, one thing about it, I won't even, I don't bring them up, but I don't call I'm not, like I said, I don't scandalize nobody's name. But at the same time, too, I'm not going to, one thing I do, I let
The laws of karma.
prevail. Because guess what? Karma can do a better job at it than I can. Or any of us to be exact. Because y'all know the old saying, you reap what you sow. What goes around comes around. Anything you do will come back to you. Y'all know that. And they also say, karma's a bitch, revenge is sweet, and payback is a motherfucker. And that's on the real. So, whatever you do, and feel and think that you can get away with whatever you do, you might can fool you might can fool a whole lot of people on earth, and you might can fool everybody on earth. But guess what? You ain't fooling the Lord. You ain't fooling God, because guess what? God sees everything, and look, God sees everything and he's everywhere. So whatever you do, you go wrong, but you can't hide it. You darn sure can't hide it from God, because guess what? Like I say, God see everything. And like I say, and what you do will come back to you.
Holla at the head, man. Talk to me. Say something.
Run a power move on them.
That's right. And I just want to say this right here. The ones who think they can do whatever and feel they can get away with it, guess what? You might think you're getting away with it, but like I say, God see everything. And that's on the real, for real, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls. That's on the real, for real. That is no jive.
Talk to me. Say something.
Because like they say, and another thing they always say too, one thing you don't do is you do not mess with children of God. Because when you do, it's gonna hit you harder than it's gonna hit you harder than them coals coming from the fire. And that's on and with a whole lot of weight. And that's on the real.
Holla at the head, man.
But just saying this right here. Whatever you do, whether it's good or bad, it will come back to you. So, right versus wrong, good versus evil, God versus the devil. Which side are you on? I don't know about y'all, but I'm on the side I need to be on. That's God's side.
Holla at the head, man. Talk to me. Say.
Run a power move on them.
No one can do it better.
God dang right. But anyway, y'all, my session is almost up. 1 second, y'all. My session is almost up, but I want to thank all the viewers. I want to thank all the viewers who took the time to check out, view, watch, tune in, and check, and just viewing the Carlos Stargell show. I mean, I really want to thank all the viewers, and I want to thank all the subscribers. And again, if you haven't subscribed and you find it in your heart and y'all feel it in the depths of your soul, please, by all means, hit the like or the subscription bell. And one more thing, I forgot we wanted to say, but I'm gonna say it this time. If you can't catch the live sessions, hey, replays are always available, meaning you can always catch the replays anytime. But it would be nice if you can catch the live sessions, but if you can't, I understand, because situations do happen. Priorities become first. So I do respect that. So, but again, replays are always available. So I really want to thank y'all again for taking the time to view, tune in, check out, and watch the Carlos Stargell show with your host, the bonafide G certified true Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Because when they made me, they broke the mold. So until the next time, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, God bless you. I love y'all. Y'all be good. Y'all take care of yourselves.
And each other.
And again, by all means,
Please behave yourselves.
stop the violence and increase the peace. So until the next time, y'all, peace. 2 fingers. Later when you're straighter. And thank y'all so much again for watching the Carlos Stargell show with me, your host, the bonafide G certified true Carlos Stargell.
The latest.